Hello, everybody. This is Darren Redmond for Redmond's Wrap Up from FHT Sports. Usually every Sunday, I speak a little bit about things that are important to youth coaches, to young athletes, to young students, to the parents of these young athletes, and on and on. I'm going to do something today and then talk Sunday about some other information that I want to share. Sunday, I think I'm going to talk about why video games are extremely important to the development of your youth athlete, to your scholar athlete, to kids in general, and quite frankly, adults, and why I highly recommend them. It'll be interesting. Stay with me on that on Sunday. Today, I want to talk about something else. And it is a motto, a way of life that a gentleman who died 2 years ago today used to teach me all the time. And he was a wonderful friend, a wonderful manager, a wonderful mentor. And it really dovetails very nicely into the development of your child in sports and in school and in life. And even those of us who may be changing careers after doing one thing for so many years. And that is this: get comfortable being uncomfortable. You know, we talk about, bow wrapping kids and this and that, and that's really what this is about. I'm going to sound like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth because I'm a big believer, if you watch some of my earlier videos, that if you don't think something is right for your kid, if you think that the coach is participating in favoritism, in daddy ball or whatever, absolutely move your kid. But my question is, why are you? Is it personal? Are you frustrated because of whatever reason? But are you hurting your kid? Here's what I mean. In life, you're going to have managers, middle-level management, upper-level management, who's going to pat you on the back, tap you on the head, tell you how great you are, and then throw you on the fire when there is a need to do so. Or you're going to have teachers, quite frankly, in college, that professors, tenured professors, that all they want to hear back from you is what they believe, and will hurt you with your academic progress if you don't agree with them. And if you don't believe that happens, you're just fooling yourself. So just live in that little fantasy world and enjoy Chutes and Ladders. So my point is, you're going to have to teach kids early on that sometimes they're not going to like their coaches. And you know what the funny thing is? Sometimes they like their coaches, but you as the parent don't for whatever reason. Oh, he didn't say hello. He did this or that. She did this or that. But are you teaching your kid to build up a tolerance for those who they may not seem to agree with? Maybe this one coach, for all the wrong reasons, doesn't play your kid, and that's a different issue. But maybe for all the right reasons. So you want to develop with your child a thicker skin to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Because here's what happens. If every year you try to run out and find a different place for the kid to play, for all the right reasons, again, I'm not judging. After a while, you run out of teams. And what did you do? Did you teach these teachable, did you bypass these teachable moments? Did you, where maybe your kid is not the star of the team anymore, and that's okay. So they learn how to pass. They learn how to play off guard instead of shooting guard. Maybe they're not the top wrestler on this team right now because they want the kid to go up in weight, or they want the kid to learn some different things. Maybe the kid's no longer the starter on football, not because he is not a great, guard, but because maybe he's better off on special teams to help the team win for whatever reason. Maybe you have a situation where the kid never played that position before and they end up liking it. Allow your kid to get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's how you learn. They talk about you build muscle, right? Because the muscle fiber breaks and then it heals. If you don't allow your kid to stretch mentally, physically, emotionally, you don't allow your kid to make their own decision with your guidance, of course, are you really maximizing the opportunity that's presenting itself at that time? I've said a million times and I'll continue to say it. I have a master's degree in education specific to best practices. And when I see in sports these parents running amok because a coach didn't say hello, or because, oh, I think the team's going to stink this year. Well, ask yourself this. That might be very true, and there's a good friend of mine who moves his child every year. He moved them so many times, and they ended up getting a full ride in college for all the right reasons. But is it a personality issue? Is it a situation where you don't want your kid to stretch? You know, when your kid is 9 years old and maybe the team isn't the best, isn't it a wonderful opportunity for that 1 year? We're not talking about a kid who's 15, 16. To teach the kid how to lose with some grace, or how to make a team go from 4-10 to 10-4. They may not win the title, but they've been on situations where they've faced adversity. Don't allow these opportunities that present themselves to show pure growth in your kid. Don't take it away from them, because for one of three reasons. One, you think you're doing the right thing, and that's great. But could it be that you just don't want to hear the kid complain, and it's easier just to go find someplace else? Or three, would you rather be correct than right? And think about it. Let that sink in for a while. Again, there's no right or wrong. The world doesn't end with the decisions that you make. But if it's an opportunity for your kid to grow, let it happen. You'd be amazed at the growth that happens when kids learn to be uncomfortable. I've seen it. I've lived through it. Both as a youth player, as a coach at the collegiate level, and watching youth sports now. Let your child get comfortable being uncomfortable. You're helping them as a human being as they grow up in a world that is not always fair. This is Darren Redmond from Redmond's Wrap Up on FHT Sports. Please comment, like, or share. Thank you.